get into political debate and political discussion about
put the important things first.
about the tickets running in the elections. We've got representatives here from 2 tickets. We've got Julian Campbell and Julian and Daniel. Last name
Sabolcki.
Sabolcki. And Daniel Sabolcki from Universal, and we'll be having a discussion around what the 2 tickets stand for, and what they want to bring to the union next year, and why you should vote for them, and why you should vote for the other ticket if we get down to that. But so yeah, it should be an interesting session. So first of all, we'll just play some classical Turkish music. Hope you enjoy. And we have those 2 wonderful guests, Julian and Daniel, also known more famously as Harry.
That's right.
Do you want to tell us, Daniel, a little bit about why you're called Harry?
Right. Apparently, I was looking very much like Harry Potter when I first started at university, and the main colours pretty much. That's the main thing. The round glasses I had at the time. It stuck from the first day of hosting, really.
So it's all J.K. Rowling's fault.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. That's fine. But you like being called Harry,
So
or
everyone knows me as that. So I call that at work.
Okay.
My family, just about everyone knows me as that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay then. So I guess if you like to start, I understand you're the presidential nominee for Universal.
That's correct.
Which is a ticket running for those people who are listening who don't know this. Universal is a ticket running in Australian elections, which are happening in September. And so if you could tell us a little bit about Universal and what your ticket's about.
Okay, well, Universal's a new ticket. It has a whole heap of broad aims. Basically, it's to ensure that the best quality services are provided to the students from the MSA. We try our very best to be more inclusive of people's political ideologies, and through that diversity, develop policy that will affect and benefit as many students as possible. So that's the main idea and the impetus behind it. And we're really more about policy instead of the political crowd that goes on in the state and has for a number of years. Furthermore, we're not about establishing a dynasty in the MSA sense. So I personally won't be re-registering that ticket should we win this year. It'll be up for grabs for another group of interested students. If we don't happen to get up, then I guess we can try again next year. But that's the main aim at this stage.
So why, I guess, just to elaborate on your ticket, why did you, what motivated, I guess, were you the initiator of this ticket? Or
Yes, in some sense I was.
Yes. So what motivated you, why did you want to organise this new ticket for this election?
Basically, I talked to Julian and I basically thought, instead of being about politics, can we actually decide some really good initiatives for the MSA to pursue? How can we, as a group of people, realise these aims and objectives? So I started off with saying, this is a group, this is like 20 things I would like to change in the MSA, right? And basically that kind of manifested itself and turned out to be what Universal is right now. And we've got a comprehensive policy, and we're interested in running your student union for a period of 1 year and making one-off changes that will really benefit students and update the union in the current environment, post-VSU environment.
Is that it?
Well, that's the main spiel anyway. You can look at our website, which is www.universal9.info, and read a few policy spiels and get to know the faces of people who may well be representing you next year.
Thank you, Harry. So on to you, Julian. I understand you're the presidential nominee for the ticket of Go, and so what's your ticket about?
Okay. Go is a lot of things to a lot of people. A lot of people say Go is an election vehicle. Go is a corrupt group of dodgy student politicians who are shit at, making any sort of friends with anybody and generally need to be excluded from running anything at all, ever, which, I have sympathy for some of those views. But in terms of what Go actually is, Go stands for a set of values. Go, yes, is a political ticket, and I don't believe that the MSA can ever be run without taking into account the fact that the MSA is always going to be a political body, is always going to have people who want to pursue political interests through it. What the MSA is about, what Go is about, is about marrying the two interests to which the MSA will always be beholden. There will be political aspects to the MSA, there are political bodies of the MSA, there are political officers in the MSA, and there are services-based bodies. And what Go stands for is the fact that we need to be engaging the broadest number of students possible through the services side of the organisation in order to engage them in political action in the direct benefit of students. What does that actually mean? That means getting out there with every aspect, be it host scheme, be it orientation, be it enrolments, getting out there with every single aspect, every single organ of the organisation, getting them pulling in one direction to engage the broadest possible array of students through the host scheme program and through the activities program, all of those sorts of things, and then converting that into political energy. What sort of political energy am I talking about? The sort of fights that we've had in the past, the sort of fights over swap back, where we got ordinary students to sign petitions and get on board for their own rights. Petitions against full fee places and rallies against full fee places, which have now been knocked out, and so students can more readily access affordable education. Bearing in mind that we need to combine those two aspects, develop the idea of a Monash community first. That's why an activities program, that's why a host scheme program, that's why they're so important. Develop those ideas of the Monash community and convert it into political action. Because you can't get political action without a Monash community existing. And political action is so much better and so much more relevant when it is driven by ordinary students, not hacks with microphones standing up and parroting whatever line it might be. That's what Go has stood for over the years. So when people ask me what does Go represent, I say Go represents things like swap bag. Go represents seeing us through VSU in the way that we've done by virtue of restructuring the organisation. Yes, it has become more services focused, but in the way that we've done that, we've always emphasised, particularly with the implementation of the culture card this year, emphasised the fact that this isn't just a discount card, this is about solidarity. This is about recognising that, yeah, you're not going to get value, the vast majority of students aren't going to get value out of a welfare service, aren't going to get value out of a student rights service, but you support those things because you believe that there's more than just, I'm all right, you're all right, who gives a shit about politics. You believe the idea that everybody needs to be engaged, everybody needs to have those support mechanisms regardless of, on a personal level, whether you're going to be benefited and better off. A Go campaign is all about emphasising those two areas of the union. That's why I get really upset about the idea that we've got people claiming that they're non-political or people that are not going to be running any sort of political side of things. Yeah. I want to emphasise that politics and services need to be married together to develop that Monash community. That's what Go's about.